So, stuck mouthpiece. Happens all the time, right? Got two options for getting it out. You can use a mouthpiece puller, or you can use a different kind of mouthpiece puller. Those are really your only options. I've heard some people say, oh, I got it once with pliers, oh, I stuck it in the freezer, this and that. You've got about a 99% chance of damaging the instrument and maybe a 1% chance of success. Whereas with the mouthpiece puller, if you use it properly, you've got a 100% chance of success and a 0% chance of damage. So there's two main types you'll see. This is the Bobcat kind. A lot of you listed the J.L. Smith one on the forum with your wish list of tools. J.L. Smith is like an even better built Bobcat, but it's the exact same design as the Bobcat. And then this is one you see a little bit less often, the Claw. The Claw is pretty cool, though. It works really well, and it's actually a little quicker to set up. And that's made by Fareese Tools. So let's go over how to use the Bobcat first. I ask a lot of people when they get a stuck mouthpiece, I say, do you know how to use a mouthpiece puller? And they say, yeah. I hand them the mouthpiece puller, and they go to work, and they don't set it up right. They just think they know how to use the mouthpiece puller. They don't actually know how to use the mouthpiece puller. It's all in the setup. And the most crucial part is going to be these slides at the bottom here. You need those to line up right where the mouthpiece meets the mouthpiece receiver on the instrument. All right, those slides need to sit right on top of the mouthpiece receiver, the part that's attached to the instrument. I see people all the time go to set it up, and they're trying to hook onto some brace or something down here, and that's not the right way to do it. So what you want to do, let's see if I can show this on camera properly. So what you want to do is get these slides to hook together right on top of the mouthpiece receiver, and then you're going to tighten these red screws, and I'll move the camera in just a second so you can see what I just did. See these red screws here? Those are what you're going to tighten together, and that's what's going to secure these slides right here. And those are going to sit right at the very base of the mouthpiece shank, right on top of the mouthpiece receiver. Hopefully that makes sense. And once you're set up like this, you're all good to go. All you have to do is hold on to it and start tightening these screws right here. So I'm going to tighten one as far as it goes. And once that gets really hard to turn, I'm just going to go to the other side. And once that gets hard to turn, I'm going to go back to the first side. There you go. The mouthpiece is out. So that's how to use the Bobcat or the one that J.L. Smith makes. So what about the Claw? Claw's a little more complicated in some ways, but in another way, it's actually a little bit easier. So let's get this stuck again. And now, instead of those slides and red screws, you're just going to set the claw part up, for a lack of a better term. That's going to go at the base of the mouthpiece, right above where the mouthpiece receiver is on the instrument. Okay, so you see that right there? The claw part is going to sit right at the base of the mouthpiece shank, right on top of the mouthpiece receiver. And then you can kind of lock it in place with this big screw right here, so it's not slipping off on you. And then once you got that fairly secure, just turn this T-knob at the top here. And now it's kind of nice. This is where I like it better than the Bobcat, because you don't have to go back and forth, back and forth. You just got one big knob here to turn. As you turn that, that's pulling the cup of the mouthpiece away from the instrument. And there we go. It's out already. So you can actually get even more force on this one. So, you know, you'll probably inherit one or the other in your band room. If not, you know, we'll experiment with these. If you're in person, I'll give everybody a chance to use this at least once, and so you can decide which one you like better. And that's how to unstick a stuck brass mouthpiece.